where do I get to know about Toastmasters? My elder sister told me about Toastmasters. Since my school time, I was weak in public speaking. Like whenever I used to deliver speeches in school, my hands and legs got pumped, and my legs used to shiver. And I was so bad at public speaking. So she suggested me that I should join Toastmasters so that I could improve my communication skills, and so that I would feel more confident. So yes, looking forward to the great journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kushal, for your introduction. Next, I would like to invite guest Ram Naresh Yadav.
Hello, everyone. I am Ram Naresh, and I am having experience of 10 years. Basically, I am in a company, German brand, and I'm handling state, Rajasthan state. And yesterday, I got to know, even I was well aware, but yesterday I have a review with my boss. So he told me you need to work on your communication skills as well as written skills. So he told me to join Toastmaster. So yesterday only I have joined Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you, sir, for joining us. Please give him a huge round of applause. Next, I would like to invite guest Nitish.
Hello, hi. My name is Nitish Kumar Jain, and I have heard about Toastmasters long ago, but due to time constraint, I couldn't join earlier. So as it is now an online platform, so I'm giving it a try, and I'm looking for enhancing my public speaking. And currently, I'm working in Reserve Bank of India, and I'm very hopeful about that. I may learn something and I may enhance my public speaking and communication skills through this platform. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. We will definitely do it. Next, I would like to invite guest Pranav. Guest Pranav, can you hear us? Okay, no problem. So it's great to see so many guests in the meeting today. And it's a request from all of you to just stay at the end of the meeting. There is a session in the middle, which is called table topic session, in which you all can participate. So with this, I would like to hand over the stage to our very encouraging and enthusiastic member of Toastmasters, which has something great and something interesting to tell us today. So please welcome with a huge round of applause, Toastmaster Rishabh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manish. Good morning, everyone. I'm here as a Toastmaster of the day, and I would like to take you on a ride with me to my favorite series, Suits, and its lessons. It's not about the story; it's about what we learn from it. So, if you give it a thought, great life lessons has always have come from like stories from your mother or grandmother, or what you see on the street, from a movie or from a TV show. TV shows are mostly all about entertainment, but some TV shows come with great life lessons, and one of those TV shows is Suits. So today's theme is Suits to Suit Life. What we can learn from it and what we can add to our life or what we can add to our attitude. This is what we have. So let me just start with a question with the Toastmaster Raja. How would you react if someone puts a gun to your head?
Maybe anxious and like frozen.
So what would you do?
Like I would be freezed. I won't do anything. I would be freezed, to be honest.
Okay, so you would be doing anything that the person wants, or what?
Like if the gun is on my head and he asks me to do something, Yes, if I'm comfortable with that, definitely, or I would prefer to die.
Oh, great answer, great answer. Uh, let's move to Toastmaster Manish. What would you do?
The same, we will just, first of all, we will all get frightened, right? And we all get froze for a minute. And just we can ask the person why he's doing so and what do you want, what does he want from us? And if
Anything for
that,
Buddha?
no, he would say die.
Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. So Toastmaster Akshita, what would you do?
In my senses, it will be on that side. Like, what will I do?
Yeah. What will you do if
Obviously, you
someone
will
puts
do
a gun to your head?
whatever you want.
Okay. Great, great, great. Guest Darshan, can we have you on video? Because you have watched the series, you have said.
Yes. First of all, I'm going to check the gun is real or not. If it's real, then
Okay.
it's gonna be. Then I will do what he
Okay,
wants.
okay. Okay, you missed it then. Okay, Toastmaster Nupur, you have also said you watched it.
Yeah,
Could you give us the Harvey way of dealing with it?
yeah, the Harvey way of dealing with it. Maybe talk him out
Okay.
and negotiate.
Okay, great, great, great. So let me just share with you. I have forgotten to actually. Sorry for the delay. So these are main 6 characters of Suits. So what we will be focusing on will be the gentleman, the 2 gentlemen in the middle. The third from left is Harvey Specter. He's the main character, and probably I would tell you he's arguably the best character ever played on television. So he's Harvey Specter. The guy behind him, or the fourth from left, is Mike Ross. He's his protege. He's Harvey's protege. He's a fraud. He's not a lawyer. So we are talking about a law firm, and they have hired a fraud. Harvey, knowingly that Mike Ross is a fraud, he hired. Harvey was a protege of Jessica Pearson. Jessica Pearson is the woman first from right. Second from right is Rachel Zane. You also be knowing her, Meghan Markle. She was in news a couple of weeks back. She is love interest of Mike Ross. She is also a lawyer. Then we have a guy, first from left, Lewis. So he exacerbate every kind of problem that this firm faces. So he has specialty in that. So first few seasons he would be some kind of a negative role. After that he turned into a good man. Then comes the greatest legal secretary ever had. So Donna Paulson, the second one from left. Her introduction is very simple. I'm Donna and I'm awesome. That's the introduction of that you all need to know about Suits and the characters. Just remember 2 names, Harvey Specter, third from left, and fourth from left, Mike Ross. So let me give you a brief agenda for the meeting, how it would flow out. First, we will have a prepared speech session. After that, we will have a table topic section. And then we will have evaluators giving their reports. And after that, I will hand it over to presiding officer. So let's have our general evaluator on screen. For his introduction, what was given by Raja, Toastmaster Raja, because he doesn't know him, I think too much. So I would give him a personal introduction. He's our newly elected president, and he's very fond of Buddha. So once I asked him, in a table topic session, I gave him a topic, talk about your love story, what kind of love story you want. So he dragged Buddha into that also. So he's that kind of fond of him. So that day I decided I will never mess with him. So let's have a Toastmaster Manish on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Risha, for this kind introduction. So I'm the general evaluator of today's meeting. So my role is very simple, that I have to evaluate the meeting from the starting to end. And in doing so, I have tech team with me. They will be helping me in my role. So the first role is of timer. So I would like to invite the timer Toastmaster Ajay to explain his role to the members.
A very good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters from PCTC and Tyson Club, and a warm welcome to the distinguished guests and the leaders. It takes 1 hour of preparation for each minute of your presentation time, says Wennick Beckford. And we all have grown listening to the Rome was not built in a day. So take care of your time and time will take care of you. These all are subjected to time management and record of time. In today's meeting, I am Ajay Kumar Yadav playing the role of timer, and I will help each speaker to manage their time during their speeches. It's my responsibility to time the prepare speeches, table topic speeches, and evaluation speeches. I will allot each speaker by showing green card, yellow card, and red card by screen sharing. In more confined manner, I would like to tell the length of the speeches, like prepare speeches, 5 to 7 minutes, table topic speeches, it's 1 to 2 minutes, and evaluation speeches, it's 2 to 3 minutes. As I said, I will alert by green, yellow, and red card. For prepare speeches, I will show green at 5 minutes, yellow at 6 minutes, and red at 7 minutes. For table topic speeches, I will share the green at 1 minute, yellow at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red at 2 minutes. For the most effective feedback from our evaluators, for evaluation section, I will share green at 2 minutes, yellow at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red at 3 minutes. In the evaluation section by general evaluator, I will show my detailed report when called to do so. So be wise with your time and utilize the allotted time frame to finish finish your speeches and qualify. Please note that there is a 30-second of grace timing, so you can utilize your 30 seconds for conclusion of your speeches. All the very best to all the speakers, and hope this meeting is going to very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ajay, for explaining your role. For explaining your roles in a very nice way. Next, I would like to invite the R counter. So the R counter of today's meeting is not joining due to some reason. So we have decided to make Grammarly as a language evaluator. So I'd like to invite Toastmaster Sneha to explain her role.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Sneha Mittal, and as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. So, for today's meeting, the word is exacerbative, which means to make an existing problem worse accidentally or deliberately. For an example, the dry conditions are expected to be exacerbate the fire, or yelling does nothing but exacerbate the exacerbate a heated conversation by increasing the hostility. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day in his or her speech. I will give a word of the day report and grammatical usage report at the end of the meeting. Thank you, and all the best to all the speakers.
Thank you, Toastmasters Neha, for explaining your role. So with this, they are my tag team, Timer Toastmaster Ajay, Gramadian Toastmaster Neha, and we all will be giving our report at the end of the meeting. So with this, I would like to hand over the stage again to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vishnu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nish. So I never give you the Harvey way of tackling when someone puts a gun to your head. So the Harvey way is when someone puts a gun to your head, you take the gun, or you pull out a bigger one, or you call their bluff, or you do 146 other things, but you don't do what they want. So it is something to do with the lesson we can learn from this is we always have a choice. There is always a choice. Even if someone puts you to a place where you don't see, you find there are no options available, or you can't see wood from trees, and you just find yourself in a place where you don't have any other options to do. Just think on your feet. Think again. Hustle for any other options that you can do, what you can do, but just don't give up. That's the whole point, because before you go for an unethical solution, or you do something and you end up behind the bars, that's the only options you have. But you don't give up. That's one thing. Second, very correlated to it is when you are backed up against wall. It's a very beautiful quote that he had added, and very attitude one, the second one. To the response is very nice for that. So would like to ask this: can we have our table topic master, Toastmaster Megha, on video? What would you do when you are backed up against wall? What would your response? Toastmaster Megha, are you available? Okay, no issues. We can have Toastmaster Monish. Toastmaster Monish. Okay, you are on mute. Hello. So what would be your response if you are backed up? Someone says, you are backed up against wall. What would be your response? You are not audible. Not audible. Not audible. Yeah, okay. Definitely. We can have a guest Kushal. Guest Kushal, can you be on video and tell us what would your response?
Yes. Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah, if someone says to you, you are backed up against wall, what would you do? What would be your response?
I'll try to talk to the person that what you exactly want from me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your response. I can see. So somebody gave me a suggestion. I'm picking some unattentive people. So let's pick someone who is very attentive. Toastmaster Sonali. So what would be your response?
Okay, thank you first of all for getting me like I'm very attentive because I'm continuously smile, I know. So if somebody will ask me to pack the back of the wall or something, I would love to I would love to accept this challenge. As far as I'm getting food and my favorite things, everything over there, I don't have any problem. So I would love to agree for this. And that's all.
Fun. Great response. Great response. So you have to. So Harvey has two response to this. When someone says you are backed up against wall, that usually means you have no way out. Again, correlated to the first question that I have asked. He says one is break that goddamn thing down. So break that wall which you are backed up against. The second response is even funnier. That is one coolest response, coolest one-liner that you can use ever. You can use anywhere if you want. So if I am backed up against wall, I will take it. I will be comfortable over there. So what you said, I will be comfortable over there. I will use it as a backrest when I come back swinging. So he's a big boxing fan. So he always, use this swinging word, which is a word, in boxing, you swing hard. So that is, so basically Harvey never respect those challenges. He always boulders against them with his creative solution and a confident attitude that he never gives up. He will never accept any problem that can intimidate him. So let's start with our speech section, prepared speech section. I'm very excited about the title of our first speaker, Sare Gama Pa. So what it is, I really want to know. So let's have her evaluator, which is Toastmaster Sonali. Can you please give her objective and title?
Sorry for this. Nupur, can you share the objectives, please? Because I don't have it.
Okay, no problem. So the objective of my speech is, it is the L1P3, the research project, and I have to speak on something which is not familiar to me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nupur. I got it. Like it's L1P3, right? So
correct.
Nupur, the speaker is going to speak about the research topic and the presentation. So over to you, to DMOD, and all the very best, Nupur.
So let's have a big round of applause for our speaker one, Toastmaster Nupur. Over to you, Toastmaster Nupur.
Thank you, TMOD. I will just like to first do the share screen before you start my time. It has been disabled.
Manish, can we please make her the co-host?
Okay. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Ma'am, before you start, I just want to know, since you are sharing the screen, how would timer be showing the timer cards? Timer, Ajay, Toastmaster Ajay.
Yes.
Can you?
I will show the timer report by sharing my screen. That I mentioned.
Can you give it in the background, because Toastmaster Nupur also has a a screen to share, so we will not be able to share two screens at a time.
Okay, no problem. Then I can. How can I share the in background? Can you help me?
Can you write it in the chat box for now?
Yeah, you can write it in the chat box.
If that is fine with you. We just have to write green, yellow, and red in the chat box.
Okay, fine.
That's
no problem.
Great. Ma'am, you may start whenever you feel.
Okay, thank you. Oh. Okay, can you start now?
Yes.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Thank you. The sa re ga ma of our voice. First of all, I want to give this disclaimer that I am not an expert. I have taken up this project, which I am not very conversant with. So happy to try, happy to stumble, and happy to learn. So I want to start my session with a question. Who is the worst public speaker you have ever come across? Anybody can unmute and answer?
Me, Toastmaster Raja.
Okay, why? Thank you, Toastmaster Raja, for that candid reply. Why?
Because the moment I step onto the stage, initially, if I would be a tree, I would be one which is of autumn, like the autumn season.
Okay, so regardless of whether it is a teacher, it is a trainer, or it is a politician, or anybody who is speaking before a crowd, one thing which actually exasperates the public speaking is when it is boring. That's right. The monotone speaker remains at one volume, one tone, and one rate. Because of that, boring speaker demonstrates no passion. He brings no enthusiasm in the speech and brings no excitement on the table. The dynamic speaking principle, which brings communication to life, are the 3 P's, which I'm sure you all know. Pitch, power, and pace. These add color. Okay, so these add color to your speech, texture, and lot of enthusiasm. Out of these 3 very crucial, pitch, power, and pace, I would be focusing on pitch. Pitch, the sa re ga ma of our voice. It increases and shows a great enthusiasm. The major source of my research are through the public speaking program on Udemy by the CEO of TED and curator of TEDx, Mr. Chris Anderson, and the renowned voiceover maker artist, Peter Beaker. So I'll be going through the pitch and a little bit about what it generates from, and also some techniques to improve our pitch. So let's take a word, hey. I will use it both from high pitch and low pitch. Hey, hey. Pitch or inflection refers to the highs and lows of our intonations. If you are speaking at a level inflection, you will sound dull and monotonous. just like a boring history teacher. But just like a guitar has strings and cavity, the voice is created by the vibrations of these strings and the resonance created in these cavities. Similarly, we too have vocal cords in our throat and cavity in our throat, mouth and nose. So the voice is created by the vibrations of the air and speed of the air movement. So when we have to make a statement which should create enthusiasm from the audience, we should end the statement on a higher note. Just like we say, hip hip hooray, or we say, how's the Josh? If you want to state a fact or make a statement that showcases confidence, certainty, you will end it on a lower note or downward inflection. Like we end a statement like, period. Enough is enough. So let's understand few techniques which will help us improvise on a pitch. The first one is humming. Humming is something with low pitch and moving to higher note is a good way to understand your voice also. So you can do it with me, a demo, and keep your hand on your chest. You can actually hear the vibrations, feel the vibrations of your chest. The second one is lip trill. Lip trill is very commonly known as lip roll also, and you can do it like, as a child we used to do it a lot. And the third one, very interesting, is the facial exercises. It helps to open up our back throat and mouth. O, E, Q, the vowel movement. Well, friends, I would like to end and say that pitch will help. You have to go through your journey. You cannot just reach there. You have to make your share of mistakes. With this quote of Dinah Hardy, it only takes one voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for the in between thing. Actually, there was somebody whom I had to admit. So Kapil, I think.
It's perfectly okay. Such an insightful speech. You know, one thing I had learned in classes, you know, in below 10th, you know, people used to say that girls have pitch in their voice, boys have depth in their voice. So correct me if I am wrong. I don't know much about it, but that was such an insightful speech. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's have our second speaker, and first we have our evaluator, Toastmaster Akshita, on stage.
Good morning, everyone, and a special good morning to Toastmaster Raja, who will give his speech of Level 2, Project 2. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring by sharing some aspect of a previous experience as a protege. So, Toastmaster Raja, best of luck for the speech. Toastmaster Raja, what is your agenda? What is your agenda, Toastmaster Raja? Okay.
So, Toastmaster Akshita has already done my job. So let's have our Toastmaster Raja on stage, who is looking like deep money with blue sunglasses, but they are not blue sunglasses. So over to you, Toastmaster Raja.
Thank you so much. Just a second. Let me just do the Zoom thing. All right. May I request every single person to switch on their videos just for a while? All right. I would request all of you to raise your hands. And when I say something and you fall under that place, just put your hand down. Rules clear? Can someone give me a thumbs up? All right. Everybody, hands up. Have you ever served as a mentor? Are you an elder brother? Have you ever been a teacher? Have you ever managed any meeting in a Toastmasters or anywhere? So if you fall into that, you have to put your hands down. All right. Have you ever been into a place where you have to give someone an advice? Like you have to put down and keep your hands down if you fall any of under that. You don't have to raise it back again. When your hands once are down, it's down. All right. So I see all the hands down, which means every single person of us has served as a mentor at one point of time. A very good morning, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Today, my speech is about a relationship between a mentor and a mentee, or as we call it, as protege. A mentor is someone who teaches you, who guides you, who takes you through the journey. But both the people, the mentor and the protege, gets benefited. Let me take you to my journey of Toastmasters, where I was mentee from two people. One person who was a chartered accountant, an Indian guy. Let me tell you why I'm telling you an Indian guy. You will get to know soon. My mentor too, Toastmaster Naoki Yoshino, a person from Japan. This guy was president when I was serving as sergeant at arms, and this guy was my formal mentor. Having these two mentors of two diverse mindsets, I fall into a place where I had to make both of them happy by doing things what each of them said. Today, I know how to do things right, and today I know how to do things however it should be done. That is what the impact is. Let me tell you about my first mentor, Toastmaster Nitesh Gupta. He's a chartered accountant. The moment I called him up, he said, "What, Raja? You're always worried. Things would happen. Just take them slow." And I was like, all right, but what do I have to do for that thing? He was like, just search on the internet and you will find it. Then for second mentor of mine, Toastmaster Naoki, the moment I called him, he gave me hundreds of pages to read. You can read them and make a speech of your own. So I do have the content and I do have the internet. So it was me sandwiching between two different kinds of mentees. The moment Toastmaster Naoki entered the club, he said, "Raja, what is your birth date?" I said, 22nd June. And he said, "What is your another birth date?" I said, 22nd June. He was like, "No, Indians have two birth dates. One which is written on the birth certificate and second which is their actual birth date." And I was like, all right, but I have only one. I think am I audible and visible? My internet is working because I can see frozen screens. Okay, thank you so much for confirming. My mentee experience was amazing, but more amazing was my mentor experience. I have mentored tens of people in a Toastmasters club. When you are a mentor, you get to know different kinds of mindsets. You get to know what different people think, and you get to know how to make people learn in a different way. Every single person has a different pitch of learning. Every single person has a different pace of learning. And that is what we learn in Toastmasters. Let me give you an example. One of the Toastmasters, my mentee, came to me and said, "Sir, I'm very busy. I cannot prepare my speeches." I was worried at first. But then the moment I heard this, my reaction was, give yourself some time. The moment he heard that, he was at ease, and I just took his hand and took him to the journey of Toastmasters. Why did I do that? Because as a prodigy, I got this too. So Toastmasters is a place where you get mentors, where you are mentees, where you learn. Here, as I said, what we get paid off, we get paid by the claps people give. We get paid by the enthusiasm people have. We get paid by what people give us recommendations. We get paid by how people ensure that we are at the right place. One of the best things about Toastmasters is it is a positive place and you get to learn in a positive journey. This is why we attract Toastmasters. All of us look happy there and all of us join every single Sunday. A mentor and a mentee's relationship is a beautiful one. You will get to know as soon as you are a mentee or a mentor. It is both who get benefited, the mentor and the mentee. Both learn, both grow, and both lead. With this, I hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Risha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raja. That was such an amazing speech. Actually, you helped me understand why I need a mentor right now. I have just been in Toastmaster for 2 months. I am not being I'm not having a mentor. So I would request our president to allot me one. Thank you
I
so
can
much.
be if you wish.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on to our next lesson. So I have a question. One of the most experienced one I can see in this meeting is our guest, Ram Naresh sir. Can we have you on video, sir?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. So I have a question for you. Like you must be meeting clients because I also work in corporate. I have 2-3 years of experience. So if you can't convince someone, what would you do? If you can't convince a client for something, so what would be your options? What would you do?
Like if I'm not able to convince a customer, like
Customer or anyone. Like, yeah, mostly clients. I would rather go. Anything, sir, whatever comes to your mind, nothing specific.
Just as on a happy note, like I come on a requesting mode. Let's have a second discussion on this. Maybe like at that time he will be comfortable, or like I will be able to convince him.
Okay, fine. Great answer. So Toastmaster Ajay, what would you do if you have to convince someone and he's not, like anyone now? I'm not talking about client and everything. Anyone, what would you do?
In general, whenever I face such kinds of problem, I try to show them that what is the benefit what I'm talking about. For example, I also negotiate with the clients on day-to-day basis. So whenever their requirements get higher and we are unable to pay, means that kinds of huge work on time. So I try to give him some insight that what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do with this work and how can we make such beautiful things. And they get convinced maximum time because I show them their benefit and their easiness to understand the work. So it helps. That's it.
Beautiful answer. Actually, it is a quite, to the answer which I would be giving it from that. So now I can guess Sakshi. Can you give your thoughts on it?
Like if I want to convince someone,
If
I
you
will
can't
for
convince
sure
them,
tell
what would
the
you do?
advantage to.
If you can't convince
If
someone, then
I
what would
can't convince
someone, then what would you do?
See, I will first of all, I will try to convince by telling the advantages. But if someone can't be convinced, then I will appreciate his perspective also, because I think it's very good to listen others' opinion. So yeah, I will respect his or her decision if I cannot convince a person till a limit. Yeah, thank you.
You are pursuing CA, right?
Yeah.
I have great respect for CA and doctors because they really study hard.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's real respect. Those two guys
Thank you
really
so
study
much.
very hard. So now we can have our table topic master.
Sorry
was
to
not
interrupt
available.
you, Toastmaster of the day. Can we have
Yeah.
polling for the best speaker before we move?
I think that polling should be done after, we do polling at the
So
end.
what we believe is after evaluation section, people get a little biased because they hear the evaluation of the people.
Okay, so yeah, definitely we can have polls. You please
Great.
lodge your polls.
Toastmaster Manish, can we please remove Toastmaster Nupur from co-host since co-host cannot vote? All right. So I am launching the poll. The poll can be seen now. Vote, vote, vote. Polls are increasing. Votes are increasing. All right. Thank you so much. You can continue, Toastmaster Manish.
Okay, Toastmaster Raja. So polling has been done. So I can continue with my question. So if you can't convince someone, give them something better. What do you mind? Something better, you have already chalked out your solution, your arguments, and then also something of you are not in a place. But I mean to give care about, what they. So okay, recorded. So that is one thing. So the story from Suits, where you can get what really means, giving something better is Harvey at the start of his career was not that much credible. He has not proved his credibility to the whole world. So what he had to land a client, which was McKernan Motors. So at that point, he was not a renowned name in the city. Like he was later on as a best closer of the city. So what he did, he took his yearbook, what they have in Harvard. They put your photo, everyone has their photo, the whole class, and they have a quote below that. So he took that book to Makarnan. So he told him like he put that book in front of him, and the quote which was written below that was, "Loyalty is a two-way street. If I'm getting it from you, then you are getting it from me." So that guy didn't need a big lawyer to represent him. That guy needed a person who is very loyal to him. So that is what I call, something better. You are not giving them a solution for their problem. You are not giving solution for their case. You are giving them what they're really looking after. That is not money. That is not something which you can do with the plans. So with that, I would like to hand over the stage to table topic master, Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you so much, TMOD. Let me quickly share my screen if you can allow.
If you could also make me the co-host, please.
You are the co-host.
All right, thank you.
I have made you the co-host, Toastmaster Megha.
Yeah, thank you. I can share the screen now. Well, good morning, everyone. Just give me a second. Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Megha, and today I am the table topic master of this session. But what are table topics? So table topic is something where you can be very creative with your answers, and it's an impromptu speaking wherein you can share your story, your personal stories, or anything that any thoughts that you have on the topic given at that point of time. Now, I would highly encourage everyone to use word of the day. The time limit for each topic will be 1 to 2 minutes. Now, I would like some volunteer who would like to speak first and set an example for the others. Any volunteers?
Can I go first, Megha?
Can you share your name, please?
I am Ajay Yadav, the timer.
Of course. Is there anyone other than the role players who would like to speak first?
Toastmaster Megha, today we mostly have all the role players. So yes.
I see. Of course, we all have been playing some roles. So, all right, Toastmaster Ajay and the timer, your topic, of course, I have set the topics around the theme. So, the topic are going to be all the, famous dialogues from Suits. So, even if you haven't watched the series, you can just think of your, personal examples in your life that you have faced, or just your thoughts about what is written on the screen. So, Toastmaster Ajay, here's your topic. Life has 2 rules. Never quit and always remember rule number 1. Toastmaster Ajay.
Okay. Again, a very good morning to everyone. I think it is completely means attached with myself. I have different opportunity, I can say, different chances where I was suppose that I am well and now I have to quit. But every time I try to give one last chance, and then one last chance always has paid me. Say, for example, when I joined the company after my college, I was thrown out of the company due to my poor performance in the training examination within 15 days. And I thought that I can get my bond money and I can go back and I can search for different company and different opportunity. But when I was taking my lunch, I had an idea that why should I quit? I should not quit. I am not going to treat like this. And I regained my energy and I went to the HR and I convinced them that I am the best. They tried to ask me why you are the best. I said, every time in retest, I perform better. It means that under pressure, I perform more better than in without pressure. So that is a bonus point, and I got the chance to serve the company. And right now, I am serving the company as a position of assistant manager. And so I believe never quit. It's always rule number one. If you are trying to quit, you should stop and you should rethink and replan and regain. Thank you very much. On this note, I would like to also say that I have completed my speech in 1 minute 28 seconds. So I had my record.
Congratulations, you completed within time, and that was a great speech indeed. And I would like to give kudos to you for your courage that you showed when you were actually they decided to quit with you. You did not quit, and that's a very great thing. Thank you. Next, who would like to go next? Anyone from the team?
I can take it. Nupur.
Yeah, sure. So Nupur, your topic is, she's Donna, and my favorite character. I love all of the dialogues, but this one is very famous. Never apologize for who you are. And I would encourage if we could use the word of the day. Toastmaster Nupur.
Well, Suits is one of my favorite too, and I've seen all the seasons of it. Donna is one of the main characters, and because you are unique. You are, of course, your own upbringing and your own experiences, and you bring something different on the table. You have your own way of thinking, you have your own way of talking, and all you can do is love yourself. And that is the main crux of having a happy outlook and talking with conviction. Thank you.
You are on unmute, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. I think you helped me out. All right, Toastmaster Nupur, thank you for sharing your insight. And I'm sure you are Donna. All right, who would like to go next?
Can we call some guest Toastmaster Megha, if that's fine with you?
Of course, of course.
You would really have to pick these guys. They have turned their videos off.
Exactly.
They're enjoying their tea.
But we have your names. So maybe we can call guest Kushal. Are you out there?
Yes. Hello.
Hello. So are you ready for the next table topic?
Yes.
All
Sure.
right. The topic is you have no idea what I have or haven't done to get to where I am. Up to you.
Yes. I would like to start this topic by taking you to my to the time when I was in 10th standard. So like from the starting of my school time, I was not an excellent and an outstanding student. I was kind of an average student. Like many of my friends were school toppers, and I used to feel like I should be like them, or I should be like them. But when I was in 10th standard, I decided that this time I had to score good, and I will show everyone that what I can do. I'll show everyone my true potential. So I scored 96% in my 10th standard. So I would
Yes, you are going great. Please continue.
yeah. So this thing, so I can relate to this statement in my life that you have no idea that what I have, that what struggles or what hard work I have done to get to reach that to get that 96 percent to get that 96% in my 10th standard. Yes. Thank you. Sorry,
Thank you,
I'm
guest Kashal. You're really great, and I'm sure there is a lot of hard work that goes behind scoring that percentage, and that too before Corona times. Now it's like people are scoring 101% somehow. That's very strange to me. All right. Do we have more guests? Toastmaster Raja, can you help me with selecting the
You
guest?
can have guest Nitesh and guest Dhananjay. They both are on video.
All right. Guest Dhananjay, would you like to go next and try a table topic? Are you out there? Guest Dhananjay?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So I'll give you a topic and you have to speak on that for a minute or two. Your topic is my personal favorite quote, which works very well for me, by Harvey. Over to you to guess, Dhananjay.
Okay, so let me start. I think that's that time to take initiative and to prevent my weakness from becoming exacerbate. So as the thought says, stay away from negative people. They have problem for every situation. Okay, you will find people all around you which always looks your weaknesses, look where you lack or something like that, and always demoralize you in a negative way. And after that, what happens is you feel bad about yourself. You think you feel like you are not what you want to be in that way. So yeah, people who succeeded or like that, you can if you listen to their interviews, they also say the same thing, that stay away from the toxic people, and they have a big role in your success or your failure of life. So thank you.
Sorry to interrupt, Toastmaster Megha. I would like to speak on the same topic. Like, if you allow me, Toastmaster Sonali here.
Yes, Toastmaster Sonali, please go ahead. And thank you, guest Dhananjay. You were great. I mean, I can see the potential of becoming a great leader from the quotes that you used. Like to congratulate you on that. Toastmaster Sonali, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I usually say that, like, stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. But have you ever realized, and have you all ever realized that in some point of time in our lives, we also became a negative person for other person, for the positive person. We ourselves became negative people for someone's life. So in spite of saying this, or in spite of considering this, like, we should stay away from negative people. In fact, we should understand their situations. And my personal experience, like, people are telling me, oh, you have become very negative, and like, at some point of time we are not liking your aura, or like you have become very negative towards one particular thing, in one stage to come out. So I have realized at least we should understand the people's situation, that why that person is talking negatively, because if negative mind and negative thoughts can lead to a certain level, like to the depression and to other levels. So we should understand, and if we understand, we should not stay away, and we should not avoid negative people. Instead, we should be with them, and we should help them to come out from the negativity from their lives. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sonali. And this is the beauty of a table topic, how people have different perspective on the same topic. If you ask me about this quote, stay away from negative people, I would say that I might not agree with it all the times, because negative people are the ones sometimes, for which I get the motivation to prove them wrong. So there's a different perspective to a topic. But that's what I really love about table topics. Who would like to go next for the next topic? Aditi, Toastmaster Aditi, are you out there? Toastmaster Aditi Singh, are you out there?
He is not there. You can go for guest Nitish or guest Ram Naresh.
All right. Guest Nitish, can you hear me?
Yes, madam, I can hear you.
All right. So your table topic is on the screen. And the TMOD also shared this quote today.
Well, this can be seen in every aspect of life, and loyalty is always a two-way street, because when you take something from someone, you also need to give the equal. I mean, you just can't expect that you are only the taker. You have to be the giver also. And also, loyalty is like a unsaid contract, or you can say it is like it can be emotional bond, it can be a like unwritten contract, it can be in any form, and it can be your personal life, it can be your professional life, but it is always a mutual thing. I mean, it's never a one-sided thing, and that's what I have the opinion about it.
Thank you, guest. And I really love your thoughts about it, how you cannot always take, but you have to give as well. All right. Next guest, I think it's guest Ram Krishna, if I remember the name correctly.
Ram
Yes,
Naresh.
Ram Naresh.
Ram
Yeah,
Naresh. All right. Guest Ram Naresh, your table topic is guest Ram Naresh. We can start.
So can we have you on video? It will be great. Thank you.
Is it okay?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Like as the topic itself explains, like winners doesn't make excuses. So for a winner, if a situation comes, if a harder situation comes, so they have to be like positive. They don't have to come up with excuses, because once it comes to excuses, you will not be a winner. You will be a runner or a loser. So as a winner, I can take an example of my company. The winners are the people who we have a big product portfolio in our company. The winners are the who focus on that, but and they don't give excuses. But if I talk about the losers, they say this product we don't have, competition is having this kind of product, so we will be not able to like sell it out. So they every time they are having a lot of excuses, but winners comes up with a solution, and they always succeed in the task which is given to them.
Thank you so much for sharing your views. And you gave us a quote: "Winners winners run." It was something like that. And those who make excuses are just the runners, not the winners.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful thoughts. Who would like to go next for the table topic?
Can I complete the quote? Winners
Of
don't
course.
make excuses.
Of course. Please
Winners don't make excuses when other side plays the game. That's the complete quote.
Right. All right. So.
Yes, Sakshi is left.
Guess Sakshi, are you out there?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, awesome. I can see the energy already in you for the table topic. And your table topic is Jessica. So imagine you are Jessica, and this is how Jessica behaves and talks so gracefully. So you can read the quote and share your views about it. Over to you.
Okay, so the topic is like, it is so much easier to criticize someone else than it is to acknowledge your own shortcoming. I think in this world, I think it happens with every one of us, where we often, to hide our faults and to hide our miscomings, we always blame on others, or we always criticize on others. Like, I'm a student, I can always criticize my teachers. Oh, they don't teach me well. Or if I'm doing articleships, or if I'm in corporate, I can always criticize my company. They are not making profit, they are not paying me. Or I often criticize for the promotions, people always criticize. So I think like, in my perspective, we should not criticize others. We should always know our faults, our shortcomings in life. And if we know, we must always look forward to overcome them. How we can overcome them. Like today, if we are in Toastmasters, we all know that we are scared of public speaking, or we are not good in communication skills. So I think we must always work on them rather than criticizing others. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sakshi. A future Toastmaster Sakshi, as you are the guest today. But I can see the way you speak and your delivery and your thoughts beautifully explain the topic. Do we have any more guests or anyone who would like to volunteer for the next topic?
Yeah, I would like to go.
What's your name?
I'm Monish.
Toastmaster Manish, your topic is. So imagine you are the Harvey Specter. Yes, Toastmaster Manish, over to you.
All right. I haven't watched this series, but yes, I will try my best for this quote. The only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. So it's quite true. Like if we can quote in another way, like you can't be successful without working, or there are no shortcuts for success. So work is the only worship which should be for humankind, and good work will always be blessed with success. Hence, the more we work, the more are the chances we get successful in life. That's all from my side. Thank you for this topic.
Toastmaster
I think
Manish,
you
can
still have time. Yeah, please go ahead. Try more. Maybe think about, share your story that when you got success.
Okay,
in
there
some
is
work,
an alternative to this quote also. Like there is a more probability of getting success while working, but there is an equal proportionally and different horizon where you don't get successful while working so hard. So there were times that I worked so hard, but there were times where I failed after working so hard too. But more of the probability is that success usually comes when you work. And yes, we should work hard for getting successful.
Beautifully explained, Toastmaster. I think hard work always pay off. That's what I believe. Maybe later on, we don't realize that time, when we are skilling up or learning something, few years later on, we realize that this is the hard work that has paid off. So for next topic, it could be the last topic. Who would like to volunteer? No excitement for the last topic? We all want to improve, right? Table topic is
Though
the best.
I am TMOD, but I would love to have one more.
Of course,
I
Toastmaster
love
of the
speaking
day.
on this.
Of course,
So
of course.
you can either give it to someone else. If no one is taking, then
Are there any other volunteers?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. I'm willing to take.
Did you just
This
spoke?
is Nitish.
Okay,
Yes,
Toastmaster
madam.
Nitish.
Oh, yes, I spoke actually.
So
I've already spoken.
So I would like to give it to the TMOD first, and then maybe we can see if we
Okay.
have time. We can. Allow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Toastmaster of the day, your topic is. And it is the maximum time Toastmaster of the day is 2 minutes. I just want to share it with you because you have a lot of thoughts around it.
The better you dress, the worse you can behave. Okay, nice one. Actually, I had a lesson on it also. So your first impressions are last. So there's a Harvey quote on it. First impression is last. If you start behind the 8th ball, you will never get in front. So that really means he really, it's not just Harvey, it's complete Suits cast. If you look at their wardrobe, you will be jealous of that. So it is at that level. So always this kind of thing always makes an impact. I can share my own story, because if I talk about the Suits, then it will be easier for me to speak. I had a meeting. I once, when I was in the start of my career, I had this big project came up, and I met with the GM of that company, and there was a subordinate which I have to deal after that, who doesn't wanted to deal with me. It happens to be that. So I gave, for final discussion of for pricing and all that stuff, I went to him, and for the AGM or his deputy took me to his boss room. This was a 4-minute walk, and he gave me all kinds of reasons, and he gave me stick like left, right, and center, whatever he could give me. And he took me to that room. It's still, those 4 minutes are the most dreadful 4 minutes of my professional career. And once I reached the room, the GM of that company, who was the main boss, he called me, "Hi Rastogi ji, please come and sit here." And then he introduced me to his deputy. He's from our hometown. And that guy who was giving me stick for those 4 minutes was a dead duck. And that day I realized, first meetings have so much impact. Those are, you dress, how you behave on the first meeting, those are so important. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Team Woody. And just one last topic that I would like to give it to one of my favorite Toastmaster Akshata. Are you out there, Toastmaster Akshata?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, and here's the topic.
Okay. So for this, first of all, I am not the type of person who gives impromptu speeches, but still my respect is not demanded, it is earned. As I meet anyone, they compliment about my smile and expressions, everything that I show them. Okay, but every time I feel like something is missing in my appreciation, kind of. Sorry. Is it audible and visible properly? Like I'm having a bad internet connection.
We can hear you.
Okay. So every time I feel like something is missing, which I admire about myself, but still the people who know me or who get interacted with me always comment about my outer look. So every time I feel like I need something more, or should I, or can I say that I want respect, and that is why I want to now earn it by power, money, or anything which I am trying to do for future. So that's all from my side.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Toastmaster Akshata. And I really wish you reach your goal and become a civil servant, and you won't need to really, look out for it. People will come to you, and you would be able to see the respect there. With that, I would like to wrap up this session, and I would like to say thank you, everyone. Keep practicing the table topics, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Megha, for a wonderful table topic session. Actually, I thought of this idea when I thought I would be, when I would be Table Topic Master, I would be using those quotes. So thank you so much. Okay, let's move to evaluation section. And
Toastmaster of
all,
the day, once again. Sorry to interrupt. Can we have
okay.
the voting, please?
No issues. I'm new to it. Please.
All right. Timer, can you please just name the people who have qualified for the voting?
I'm the only one who is not confident.
Nobody has exaggerated the speech timing. It's great today, and so everyone has qualified. And CMOD has taken extra grace period of 30 seconds. So I hope this is he is also qualified because with grace timing.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right. I cannot add last speaker's name because of some Zoom's thing. So I am not sure how to conduct it. Maybe if someone willingly wishes to want their name not to be considered. Not sure how to conduct the poll because the last name is not being added. Toastmaster Rakshita.
So you, for Table Topic Master, you can remove timer Ajay Yadav.
Okay, thank you so much, Ajay, for being generous to us.
No problem.
And I also remove me.
No, it's fine now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you. Okay, launching the poll now. Five seconds, 10 seconds, I can say. 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you. You can continue, Toastmaster. Toastmaster
Thank you so
Rishabh,
much.
please.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's move to our evaluation section where we can have first evaluator of Toastmaster Nupur's speech, Toastmaster Sonali on stage.
Okay, thank you to you, Modi. So step 1, find skill. Step 2, singing in soul. Step 3, catch rhythm. And here we go, Sare Gama Pa of our life. Oh my God. I'm not a lover, but I'm a music lover. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Nupur, for choosing my favorite area of discussion today as a research topic. Your topic, it was amazing. You and very intelligently in your first slide itself, you have mentioned, before I can give any recommendation part, how intelligently you have mentioned, I'm here happy to try. I'm here happy to stumble. I'm here to learn. I'm not an expert. It was very intelligent and it was very impressive. Secondly, your purpose of this project for the member to learn or review basic research, which you have covered, and present a well-organized, well-recorded speech on any topic. So you have covered the techniques to improve your pitch, that is hum, lip thrill, OE, and how nicely you have explained all the pitch, all the power and all the piece things in pitch, like the way you have used your tone, hey, so it was impressive. And you have covered all the amazing sounds and facial expressions, and your position, your standing position, it was perfectly all right. And apart from that, you have concluded with amazing quote like, oh, it only takes one voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche. So that was amazing. Recommendations part, as I've already said, very intelligently you have mentioned in your first slide that you just have attempted. So I would like to say, I wish you would have covered some more content in your speech, so we would have got more chance to listen you more. So, and apart from that, if I'll talk about your presentations, it was very wonderful. You have made very amazing presentations that is required in research topic, and content could be little more. That's the only recommendation part I would like to give. And apart from that technical part, if I'll talk about that, you should work on little screen sharing and in everything prior to before to start any meeting and in everything. That's all. Apart from that, it was amazing and thoroughly enjoyed, because that is my favorite topic. And I remember when in this lockdown, me and my father, we both are music lovers, and we used to sit and we used to scroll a lot of videos just for to know the pitch and know to how to improve our singing skills. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much for such an in-depth evaluation report. And I would like to apologize, and I think Toastmaster Raja would also like to apologize for one point, that we didn't allow Toastmaster Nupur to share her skill at the start and practice that. So please accept our apology.
Yes.
Second, so for Toastmaster Raja's evaluator, we would like Toastmaster Akshita to be on stage.
So here I am again to bless your feet. Jokes apart, what a wonderful speech it was. I would start my report with the points why I liked your speech that much. We all know that a perfect speech incorporates three things. First, content, second, physical gestures, and third, emotions. About content, I would say it was best in my opinion. You made it engaging by asking questions, and also encouraged everyone to take part by raising hands, and all of that was amazing. You made it humorous by adding phrases like sandwiching between two mentors or the thing about two birthdays. I bet we all had a smile throughout his speech. Also, you completed your speech objective as well. I will join the point 2 and second and third as physical gestures and emotions. We all agree that this rectangle doesn't justify our performance, and that is why we need more space, or I would say we should make more efforts on that. So I would suggest you to create the aura and use the space, or should I say the stage. And apart from that, you could create an environment of comfort for us as well. Apart from that, although your floating hands and smiled managed it throughout your speech, I took a lot of learning from your speech, and the respect has raised more for my mentor and for myself as well. The slow and which you maintained throughout your speech was most impressive part. If that was not given in your speech, it would be like a lecture. So to be precise, you were great. Looking forward to you for more learnings in my new Toastmaster journey. I hope my evaluation helped you somewhere. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akshita, for wonderful evaluation. I had noted some points, when I would be giving evaluation, you two were amazing in that. So let's have one more lesson before we move to our general evaluator section. So there are two, I would combine the two lessons with it. Mistakes are fine. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make in life, but the thing that matters is you learn from them. You learn from them and you don't repeat them. That's more important. If a mistake is done on Monday, it's corrected on Tuesday, and it's again repeated on Wednesday, then it's a problem for that person. That person needs to really address that. The second one is mentorship is important. I have already mentioned that Harvey was protege of Jessica Pearson, and Mike Ross was protege of Harvey. Being a fraud, Mike, he was not a lawyer, but he acted like a lawyer. Entire series or entire time he was there. You would say, how did he do? Because he had a mentor like Harvey, who was already at a level, you can call it pinnacle of his career or prime of his career, who could really mentor him. He could really teach him what he could learn by 20 years of experience. He could really grasp that into 2-3 years or 5 years in that. He was already a genius, but that also, so whenever you get a mentor, like, already mentioned in Toastmaster Raja's speech, so please enjoy that journey of, mentorship, and what you learn from them is really important. I like to quote, one advice or one quote that I received from my first mentor in professional career. My first boss. I did something really horrible. That's why I combined the two lessons. Mistakes are fine, and this mentorship is important. So I did something really horrible. I sent something, I wrote something on WhatsApp, and that with a stakeholder it got into a mess. So I was really worried, I would be receiving some kind of warning from senior management of what would happen to me, or I don't know what would happen to me. So I was really worried. So he took me to a place, we had a dinner, and after that he spoke to me, putting a arm on my shoulder, that except murder, you do anything, I will handle it. So first thing, respect for that person reached from like here to here. And I still call him guru, whatever reasons, he will always remain my guru, no matter wherever I would be. A second thing that gave me so much belief that I went on to make hundreds of more mistakes without worrying that I would be scolded or would be said anything to it. And my learning was very steep, very steep. That sets the platform for me. So two things: make mistakes, and whenever you find a good mentor, never leave him. Just absorb him like a sponge. So with that, I would hand over the stage to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Manish.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for such an immersive experience of today's meeting. So first of all, I would like to ask one question. How many times you have watched Suits? I think you have watched. How many times you have watched the series Suits?
I have watched how many times? Yeah, I have watched twice.
You have nice experience.
Yeah. I have watched twice.
Because you have so much of experience in this.
Yeah, I just love it.
Enthusiastic and experience about every quote and every character of that series. So that's why I thought I should ask it. So now, coming to the report of the tech team, first of all, I would like to invite the timer of the day.
Yes, General Evaluator, TM Manish. I am ready with my present report card, and here it is. I would like to share my screen. So please allow me a second so that I can share. Please enable my participation or sharing screen.
Yes, you are the host now.
Are you able to see the screen? Yeah. So in today's meeting, as I mentioned, that nobody has exaggerated their speech timing, and I have prepared my speech time report simultaneously. So here we can easily see that nobody has disqualified from today meeting. I totally enjoyed the meeting throughout the day. Means throughout the meeting, it's a great theme that suits you. And the table topic master, you played a very fantastic role to bring such means fantastic table topic speeches. So this is my report. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Timer Ajay. Next, I would like to invite the grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Sneha.
Uh-oh. Can somebody help me? How should I stop this?
Hello.
There would be a bar, on the top, where you can stop.
Yeah, Toastmaster Sneha, you can speak.
Sorry, I will start with my report. It is a little disappointing to say that the word of the day is used only 3 times in whole meeting. That is by TMOD Rishabh Rastogi, by TM Nupur, and guest Dhananjay. The list of words that I liked in the meeting were conversant, enthusiasm, intonation, inflection, monotonous, avalanche, protege, credibility, crust, conviction, and horizon. There were some quotes that I loved to hear that were take care of time and time will take care of you. It only takes one voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche. Loyalty is a two-way street. And there were some quotes from the table topic sections that were never apologize for who you are, that teaches us to accept ourselves and to accept our shortcomings. And if you make excuses, either you will be a runner or a loser, but not a winner. So that's all from my side. And for the R counter, there were from table topic master TM Mega used 9 Rs. In prepared speech section, TM Nupur used 2 Rs. And in speech evaluation section, TM Akshita Joshi used 6 Rs and TM Sonali used 2 Rs. In table topic sections, TM Ajay used 2 Rs, guest Kushal used 15 Rs, guest Dhananjay used 3 Rs, guest Nitish used 5 Rs, 1 guest Ram Narendra used 7 Rs, guest Sakshi used 4 Rs, and TM Monish used 5 Rs, TM Modi Rishabh used 6 Rs, and TM Akshita used 3 Rs. And give a huge round of applause for TM Raja and for TM Nupur and for TM Sonali for not using any space filling characters. Thank you.
That was really a wonderful report of Master Sena, and it was very detailed. So now coming to the report of the general evaluation. First of all, I would like all of us to clap for ourselves because we stayed till the end of the meeting and we learned a lot in today's meeting. We all did a wonderful job today. So meeting has started by the Sergeant at Arms of the day, Toastmaster Raja, who has explained very well about the Toastmasters and explained about the rules of the meeting very well. So kudos to you for that. Now coming to the Toastmaster of the day. First of all, how many people agree with me that Toastmaster of the day has spoken not only from the series but from the experience also. The most part of the his session was from his own experience that he has learned from his life. So it was a very good experience for all of us to learn from him, that we got to learn about so much real life experiences. So just give him a thumbs up or any reaction that you would like to give. Yeah. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Rishabh, for conducting such a nice session today. There were so much lessons, there were so much learnings, there were so much points that you have point out in front of us. And your session was very interactive. You asked the questions from the audience in the starting or in the middle. So that was a really and nice session. And you also like explained about the Toastmasters structure of the meeting and welcome the speakers in a generous way. So that was so much to learn from you from today, and it was nice having you as a TMOD today. So no recommendation for you. And both the speakers today was so much like from their speeches we have learned so much. Their speeches was very enriching. From Toastmaster Nupur's speech, we learned more about sounds of speaking, like in what way our sound should be improved, pitch, pace, and what I forgot another key. So there were a lot we learned from today's both of the speakers, and Toastmaster Raja's speech. We learned about mentors and mentee, and mentors and mentee are so much important in our lives as well in Toastmasters. We all have some mentor in our life, and we will be mentoring someone else in our life. And Toastmaster Raja has very well pointed out in front of us that how it is beneficial for us to be a mentor in our life and to be a mentee in our life. And Toastmaster Nupur's speech was also very enriching to us. And it was very informative, and we learned something. And the topic and the purpose of the speech was fulfilled, because the purpose is that present something which is unfamiliar. So it was very well done, and we have learned a new thing. Now coming to the table topic session, I really encourage that Toastmaster Megha has encouraging everyone to use the word of the day. She has explained about the table topics in the starting so that it would be beneficial for the guests what it is all about. And she has encouraged everyone to use the word of the day and to speak for at least 1 minute. So that was a very good thing to have. Now coming to the evaluators, both the evaluators today have used the CRC approach: commendation, recommendation, and commendation. So kudos to you for that. Now coming to the auxiliary role players, timer Ajay has very well structured the timings of the today's meeting in Excel sheet, and it was kudos for him. He's giving you a round of applause because it was nice that he arranged everything
Thank you
in the
very
Excel
much.
sheet. Yeah, I have seen it for the first time. And Toastmaster Sneha has given a detailed report of the whole meeting. It was a very difficult task to listen throughout the whole meeting and pointing out, noting down the grammatical usage, good words. So kudos to her also. It would disturb the co-host also, that whenever someone enters, co-host also get the message of admit or reject. So there is one option in the Zoom meeting that you can allow share screen for all the participants. So we can allow that for a time being, and whenever the screen sharing is done, we can turn off. In that way, we do not have to make co-host everyone. So if I turn on the share screen option right now, everyone will get access to the share screen. But please make sure that one more option is turned on, that only one participant can share at a time, so that we don't get messed up and we don't have to make everyone co-host again and again. So yeah, that's it from my side. And now over to the Toastmaster.
Sorry for interruption, General Evaluator. I would like to tell you that I have shared my time report in chat box and WhatsApp group as well.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ajay.
Okay. We have the PDF of the timer in the chat box, so you all can see it from there.
Thank you so much. It was a great meeting. I really enjoyed. So I would like to end with one last quote. Actually, I have this habit of hogging attention every time, so would not leave it for the last also. One regret I would be having, one complaint I would be having from Toastmaster Megha. She has watched, all the codes. We never indulge in the code fest there, and so she was always, when I called her, never put on her video. So that will be my complaint to her. So otherwise, I really enjoyed this session. So last quote from my side would be from Harvey. Life is like this. I like this. And the meaning of this quote, whenever he uses, is, he takes additional risk to, whatever he does. He does things in his own fashion. Everyone does it in his or her own fashion. There's nowhere written that one can't make money without robbery or doing, like you have watched movies like Doom 2 and others. They are professional robbers. So what is their psychology, or what is Harvey's psychology, is that whatever he does in his own fashion, he does take a certain amount of risk, he elevates that, and he enjoys that. So life, we don't live your life in a mundane, monotonous life. Always take calculated risks and enjoy whatever risk you are taking. Don't just fret too much, why you are taking risk and all, because that are really important to life. So that is, life is like this, and I like this. Thank you so much. I would like to hand over the stage to presiding officer.
Toastmaster Raja.
Hi everyone. This is Ram Naresh. I want
Yes,
to
sir.
thank, I want to thank you all, because it was my first class, and I have learned a lot. Thank you to all.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining. It was a great pleasure having you as well. So, may I ask every single person, guest Nitish, guest Ram Naresh, sir, to please switch on your videos and give any reaction you like this heart or anything you like, so that we can take the screenshot for the meeting. Toastmaster Manish, Sneha, Ram Naresh, sir, please switch on your videos. All right, just a second. Thank you so much. By the time I am launching one final poll, which has all the details, fill in.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Votes are getting in. Ten seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much. The results are here. All right. Guest Sakshi, can we have you on the virtual stage? We need, how did you like the meeting, and what is your overall experience?
Like, it was my first experience in Toastmasters, and it was really amazing. Like it's very interactive, and like there are different age groups of people whom we interact, whom we know. So it was like a very good session. I really liked it. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Sakshi. Can we have Kushal on the stage, please, for your feedback?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So this was my first Toastmaster meeting, and it was indeed a very amazing meeting. So initially I was quite nervous that what would I say, how would it happen? But later on, I got confidence, and meeting just went on to a great extent. And I really liked the confidence of all the speakers. And I wish that I could get that confidence and deliver amazing speeches. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can we have guest Nitish on the virtual stage?
I really enjoyed meeting, and it was well evaluated, and also the timekeeper did a fantastic job, I think, and I got to see how much enthusiastic everyone here is about. Very I mean, not so matlab, it's just a normal topic and just casual topic, and still so much enthusiasm is there, and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Can we have guest Ram Nadesh sir on the stage? Anything he would like to say more, you would like to say more, sir? You would like to add, if you would like to add to any point?
Yeah, like it is my first class. Like the best thing I like is that like diverse age group people are there. So even I am having experience of 10 years, but still like I'm learning from the youngsters. And like even like initially I was quite nervous, but the thing is that after a time, like now I am okay. Like I learned a lot from this particular meeting.
All right. Thank you so much. So just give me a second. Let me just a second. Okay. Okay, thank you. So for the guests, group links are in the chat box. You can join both the clubs get a group session. Today we have a joint meeting of Titans Toastmasters Club and Pink City Toastmasters Club. From there, you will get all the details about future meetings you are going through. And now it is time to share the results. Let's start with best auxiliary role player. Before that, let me share my screen. All right, I hope you all can see my screen. Anybody thumbs up for that? If you can see my screen.
I'm unable to see your screen, I think.
Just a second. How about now?
Yeah, no.
Just a second. Is my screen visible now?
Yes.
All right.
Now it's visible.
Great. Can we have guesses for the best auxiliary role player? Any guesses?
I think Sneha played well. She played two roles in same time.
Okay. And everybody can unmute themselves now. It is like an informal chit chat.
TM Ajay.
TM Ajay.
Okay. So let me tell this to you that this was a very close fight. And with just one more vote, the winner for the best auxiliary role player goes to Toastmaster Sneha. A big round of applause for her.
Thank you very much.
Can we have the best evaluator award? Any guesses for the best evaluator?
It's TM Shonali, I think.
Okay.
TM Akshita.
Okay. So again, this was with a very close fight. In the end, one more vote. The winner is Toastmaster Sonali Mitwa. A big round of applause for her.
Congratulations, Sonali.
Congratulations, Sonali. I think her evaluation was full of life. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe because of the connect she had.
Yeah, true.
Now it is time for the best table topic speaker. Any guesses? I have so many people. There were so many people who were voted for.
I think TMOD ratio.
Any more guesses?
Yeah, Toastmaster Rishabh, Toastmaster of the day.
Yes, Toastmaster of the day, Rishabh.
If everybody says it is Toastmaster Rishabh Rastogi. Congratulations.
I felt little unfair.
Congratulations, Rishabh.
Time
Thank
for
you
the
so much.
best role player award. Guesses.
Master of the day again, I guess.
It is TMOD, Toastmaster Rishabh Rastogi again. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And for the most awaited award, Best Speaker Award. Guesses for the Best Speaker.
TM Nupur.
Yes. If that came so strongly, yes, it is Toastmaster Nupur.
Raja, both the speakers were wonderful, and but you were too good today.
Yes. Toastmaster Nupur, congratulations for winning.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations for winning the poll.
I would share the certificates.
I think she left the meeting.
I believe so. Yes. No worries. I'll share all the certificates in the group and with Toastmaster Manish, with Toastmaster Rishabh as well. So this was a great meeting. Thank you so much for all joining us. I hear